know how the Freemasonic Illuminati thing is order out of chaos?
Yes.
I think my personal role is to bring about chaos out of the order. Do you have anything to say about that? If for someone like me, I want to...
You don't have to worry about it. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I agree.
It's happening now all over the world.
Okay, let's get more close and personal now, Jacque. We've got 15 minutes left on the battery. Do you have any religious or spiritual or esoteric or occult beliefs?
If I know what you mean by those words, I'll use the term extensionology.
Okay,
if
yeah.
Your extension...
Oh, like transhumanism, is that, am I understanding it correctly?
Yes, I'm interested in that.
Okay.
I believe that humans 500 years from now will be very different than we are. So different that we won't make the history books of the future. We're so low grade and primitive.
Yeah. Many people would argue that we used to be...
I don't like what I'm saying, but
Yeah.
that's the way it seemed. You asked me.
Why do you not like what you're saying?
Well, because I wish they would have been reasonable enough to make the transition without all the suffering.
Yeah.
They're not.
I have an
That's what
inherent...
I'm sorry about.
That's okay. I have an inherent belief that only when... Is that your phone? That's it. You're fired. You're fired.
Which is like to say, this is Marco Bass' phone, so he's now famous for the phone.
That's it. Oh, I forgot what I was going to ask. I can edit these little moments out. What was I going to ask? Oh, yeah, no, transhumanism. Yeah, okay, I agree. Okay, 3. Jacque, I agree with you. I think transhumanism does seem to be somewhere where human beings are going. But my personal belief is that we will only save ourselves morally, spiritually, physically, as if we realize that every move since the agricultural revolution has been alien and has allowed evil, for want of a better word, to manifest itself upon us. I'm very happy for us to go back to tribalism, indigenous cultures, fighting and battling, because it's fair. There are no massive structured capitalist, communist, socialist things. Like even in China right now, one-child policy. I've never seen anything more demonic than telling people how many children to have. So for me, the reason why I was skeptical about the Venus Project, and I still agree, as I said in the film, I don't think you're going to hurt anyone, but I disagree that human beings can work towards this. One way I think this could work...
Suppose you say, how are you going to deal with this? Or how are you going to deal with that? To see if they have a way, if we have a way. So try that.
Sorry?
If there's an area you feel may not work, bring it up. Say, what are you going to do with this or that?
Sure.
Bring a specific question.
Oh no, I think if everyone believed, in morality and the power of good, like maybe you and I do, we could easily create the society. But we live in a world with so much tension and hatred that I think your vision is only possible post-apocalypse. And by apocalypse, I mean the collapse of civilized capitalists.
I don't disagree with that.
Oh, we're on the same page then.
Yes.
Excellent. So, and to me, like the reason why I resonated with the name, the Venus Project, it is that, the rising, the phoenix risen from the ashes, the Lucifer, the morning star. It is, and this is my interpretation. I'm not putting words into your mouth. This is my way of seeing it. So I hope this film puts many people, makes them calmer about you guys, because I agree, the world is fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked. And the Venus Project offers something which we could do after it collapses, because I think, are we both in agreement, Jacque? It needs to collapse.
Well, people get mad and they say, why do you wait for the collapse? Why don't you do it now?
It's impossible to do it now. Yeah.
But we're working on it. We're not just sitting around and waiting for the collapse. What's important now is to educate people as to a positive alternative, a workable alternative. And it takes a lot of education because it is quite different in every area.
Sure. Just because I've got 12 minutes left now, I asked you about any religious, spiritual beliefs. You said extensionality?
You know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
The microscope is an extensional device. It can see